So for this problem, I think the key to this is understanding the key terms, watching out for some key language that gives you a hint on how to attack the problem. So when we read this, we see all sorts of kind of buzzwords and distractors. The revenue expected from the business in 2004 could be T equals 0, blah, 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 right? And we've got this weird B in there. There's a whole bunch of distractors. But the key thing I want you to recognize is the word least, right? The least what? The least amount of revenue. And that's the function we have. So what they're just saying is like whatever this graph would look like, right? This is a parabola, it's opening up. It really doesn't matter, even if you recognize it or not. It can be some crazy graph. The idea is we're putting in time, we're getting out revenue, and they want to know when is the revenue the least. What did we learn in calculus about finding mins and maxes, leasts and mosts, greatest and smallest, whatever you want to say. The slope of those is equal to 0. That right there, what we just highlighted, the least word is your key to this problem, saying we need to take the derivative. Right? The derivative, so the 2 would come out to the front, 2 times a half makes 1. Subtract 1 from the exponent, making a t. The derivative, t, the 1 comes out to the front, right, to the first. So therefore, that would be negative b times t to the 0, but to the 0, same thing as 1. So what are we left with here? That. And we say we want the revenue, we want the derivative, the change in revenue, to be equal to 0. So now we solve, so we solve for t, and we get t is equal to b. So whatever b is, that is the time that it is at the least. And notice it even tells you your answer will have a b in it. Should have a period right there. Anyway, so that's your answer. Okay, so don't make these problems harder than they are intended to be. They have a whole bunch of extra information. So now what you would say is, okay, you know, if maybe in the real world you might just say they told me only between 2004 and 2015, so therefore B can only fall between here and there, right? You know, whatever numbers, because we know t equals 0 is 2004, so it has to be between 0 and 11. But other than that, it can be just whatever b is, that's our answer. All right, I hope that helps clarify that one. And the key to this is just always focusing on finding, if you see that word least, most, smallest, greatest, derivative equal to 0, right? Slope is equal to 0. Hope that helps.